Welcome. This is a screencast made for Bridget and for Donovan, and the purpose of this demonstration is to show the capabilities of using a content management system like Drupal or WordPress to create a press room site for the beach boardwalk and to organize content. So, in order to get the most out of this screencast, you're obviously watching this on YouTube. You should optimize the YouTube video settings, and in order to do that, let's say you're watching this video, it should be like on 360 pixels by default right here. You would want to just go ahead and change the setting, upgrade it to the highest setting, 1080 pixels, and then at that point you can expand or enlarge to a full screen. So, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you one website, which is a Drupal website. It's the Oxfam website, which is a non-profit humanitarian organization. And I'm going to show you their press room section of their website. And basically, it's just going to show you one way of setting up content with layout, with design, with certain configuration. There's just so many possibilities, and hopefully soon in the future we can meet and discover what your wants and needs are, and what are more possibilities to make the press room section more attractive and interactive and user-friendly for the beach boardwalk. So, but I just want to show you one possibility, one way that you can set up a Drupal website or a section. And then right at the end of this video, I'm going to transition into just showing you how easy it is to post a press release. Basically, all you need is an internet connection. You just go to a website and you log in and you post. And you don't need a contributor, Dreamweaver, and it's really easy. Anyways, so I'm going to go to the Oxfam website, and I clicked on Press Room. And so we're just going to focus in the middle right here. And so basically, here are the most recent press releases. And I call these teasers because they give you a little bit of information about each press release. Here's the title, here's the post date, here's a little teaser from the body of the full press release. And then obviously read more to be able to see more. So I call these teaser blocks. So you got a bunch of them right here. Now, again, there's, like we said, we can meet to discuss the different options, but you could have a little thumbnail of a photo in each one of these teasers. There could be a photo that's associated with the full post, and we could set it up so that a little thumbnail that automatically shows up in each teaser. It's kind of really common for certain things, maybe not for press releases, but anyways, just wanted to show you that there's many options. If I were to click on this little tab right here, this shows me the press releases kind of shown in a different way. Basically, it just shows the title and the date. It doesn't show the teaser for the copy. So, and again, this is just one style of doing it. We can do it many different ways. One thing while I'm here, another thing we can do is you can make it so that people can search press releases based on date. So in this example right here, you could search, you don't have to, but you could search a word. You could say, oh, anything that's related to the word media. And it'll find all the press releases that have any content or any words in there that are related to media between this date and it looks like there's a little glitch with this date picker because there should be a month right there. But so let's say from all the press releases from 2010 on this date to this date, and then click apply, and then it'll show you all the press releases, all the teasers for the press releases for those specific dates. Now, again, that's using date picker, but we could just have something simple. We could have a little block right here that just says press release or press room archive, and it could just list the past years. It could list 2011, 2010, and all the months listed, and you can click on each month and it'll show you the press releases for that month, or you could just click on the year and it'll show you the press releases for that year. So there's many ways of doing it. Additionally, you could have something, like another block right here. Instead of campaigns, you could have something that says like press room categories. And then you could pick you could have right here the listing of the most popular categories of press releases. And then when you make a press release, when you actually create a press release, you can associate different words or categories with each press release. So as you can see, there's just so many ways to set up a press room page, and give people the options to be able to search through different categories, different dates, and make it really interactive. And then you can see as the amount of press releases get much more plentiful, then this is a really good way of kind of organizing things and keeping track of things. So to help explain a little bit more of what I'm talking about, I'm going to go into one of the press releases. I'm going to go into the most recent one, and just to show you around. So basically, the title's right there, the date. We could, you could have it, say who it's published by, maybe published by Donovan Staub, published by Bridget Fuller. Obviously, all the content's right here. Again, we can make it so that you have the ability to add a photo. Also, the ability to share it on social networking. If you look right here, you can click on that and it'll tweet the contents of this page. People can share it on Facebook. You can like it, which I already did. But anyway, so there's just many different options. One thing I do want to show you that I was talking about a second ago is something called tags. When you make a press release, you can tag the press release, with certain vocabulary, certain categories or keywords. We can make it so that you can pick certain ones and you can select all of them, or you can add them in, you can type them in yourselves. So then you end up having just a huge, you end up having different ways that you can search for different press releases. So if I wanted to find all the press releases that were tagged with the word conflict, I can just click here, and it just shows me all of the press releases that have anything to do with the word conflict or that were tagged with conflict. And then these again are little, these are little teasers, but again, we can figure it out however we want. So that just kind of shows you something. I'm gonna go back right here. Something else that we can, kind of do is right here it says read more, and it's showing you other articles. My guess is other articles that are tagged with these words as well. So, once you have a content management system set up, the options, there's so many options. Again, we don't need to make it complicated. We can make it simple, but at least the options are there. Another option is you could have something that's latest press releases, and you could have, the 3 most recent press releases. Another thing we can do with this is I could set up a feed so that the latest press releases go into a feed, and then I could give it to Donovan so that he could put it on the main Beach Boardwalk website in a special section, so that it would always show up, and if you put a new press release, it would automatically, the most recent press release would show up there first. So again, another benefit of having a content management system. And so basically, as you see, there's a lot of options. And again, love to get together with both of you and maybe show you some other sites that show other options, and just kind of be able to meet with you and figure out what your wants and needs are, and we can go from there. Looking forward to working with you. So now if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you how easy it is to post a news item. Again, you can just log into a website and post a press release. It's super simple. So please stay tuned. All right, so now for posting a press release onto the website. It's pretty easy. You just go to a certain website where you log in. So this is a client's website I've been working on. So let's go to their login page. There it is. You'd put in your own login. And of course you'd be seeing some things different than what I'd be seeing, but I'm just going to do it as the administrator. And then I go ahead and I can add content, either here or there, doesn't matter. Add content. In this case, I'm going to create an article, and I try to set it up a little bit like press release, but just an example. Let's call the title of the article the Summer Fundraiser. Very, very descriptive, and let's put in some Lorem Ipsum text and image. We could pick an image that's associated with that text. We can either, so I could just go ahead and browse for that image, but in this case I'm not going to. And then tags. I can pick already tags that have already been created, and I can show you how to create them. So it's called the Summer Fundraiser, so let's tag a fundraiser and summer fun. And we could create a new one. Let's call this newest tag. So we're making a new keyword category tag. And that's it. And you just go ahead and save, and it automatically gets posted to the press release section, and goes in the teaser section as well, and becomes archived. All just like that.